just make sure we are live. We are indeed. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Race Department League here in Bahrain. This is going to be a very interesting race, I should think. We got this new HUD, so do bear with me because I don't know what any of it does. Meh. Alright, so as we head into the night time, who is out on track right now? We've got Kaz in the Renault, we've got Johnny out in the Toro Rosso, we've got Tom out in the McLaren, we've got Matt in the Sauber, and we've got one of the Ferraris out as well. So who is the first man that's actually on the road? I think that's Kaz, I think. No, it's not, it's Johnny. Johnny's the first man out on track. So I guess we'll follow him for a bit. And it's a rather pretty looking circuit. Heading down the back straight. Going to be heading for a lap very shortly indeed. Into the last corner. Very nice exit there. And here we go, the first lap of qualifying. It's going to go to Johnny. Hard on the brakes into turn 1, nicely done. To turn 2 and 3, not too much oversteer on the exit. Everybody out on the super soft tyre. Nobody's done the lap timing yet. Let's turn the telemetry on. Let's turn the lap data on. Oh, we've got a Ferrari out already. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, like I said, please do bear with me. Here's a new HUD introduced in the last patch, which I believe came out the day after the last race, which was rather unfortunate timing, but these things happen. 90 miles an hour into the last corner, slight lock up, but he gets the front end of the car in nicely. Gets the car out the corner nicely. DRS open now. And across the line to go fastest on a 29.5. Tom now goes fastest in the McLaren on a 29.3. Who's next to finish their lap? Kaz goes fastest now on a 29.1. Time's coming in thick and fast. We've got Andrew, goes up to second place on a 29.2. Alex now goes fastest on 28.6. That's a pretty big performance gap there. Martin aborts his lap. Across the line. Where's he gonna place? He goes up to second place. Great job by him. Matt. Right on board with. No, we don't. Mikey goes up to second place. 28.7. Now here's the man to watch. Shellay comes out the final corner. DRS is going to be wide open now. He crosses the line and goes fastest on the 28.1. So now we go to Mitchell. Let's see what he can do. Don't know if this provides us with sector times. 28.6. I don't know what that is in comparison to anyone else, unfortunately. Here he goes out the final corner. Where is this gonna put Mitchell? Wow, only 5th place. It's rather disappointing. I was expecting a lot more, I'm not gonna lie. Having said that, we did hear from Drew that Mitchell is somewhat intoxicated. Which is why he's not lighting up the timing screens. I think these are all in laps. Yeah, everyone else is coming in. So we're going to follow Martin, who's on his out lap. Everybody's done some sort of a lap time, apart from the bottom 4 you see there, one of which is retired. Sean hasn't done a lap time, which is peculiar. Maybe he's only going for 1 run in qualifying. He's going to get his lap started right now. Martin, the only one out on track currently on any sort of a lap. As I say that, we have Kaz and Jerry out on track. Tom joins them. So here come the second runs. Johnny's out as well. Oh, he's gone a bit deep into turn 10. He's going to compromise his run all the way down this straight. You never know, he may pull out some Herculean last sector. Sector time number 28.9. Let's see what his straight line speed is here. 188. So it looks like he's running a bit more wing than anyone else. That only puts him 14th position. Which is rather unfortunate. Everybody's starting to spill out of the pit lane now. Here comes Kaz on his hot lap. So we're going to follow him for a bit. Oh, and he's aborted that lap. He has aborted that lap, so we'll ride aboard with Tom instead. do wish they'd sort out the laggy sort of brake lockups. That Renault gets nicely out of the way. Just about gets the front end in. A little bit of oversteer on the exit. Traffic everywhere. Drew has to pull way off the track. Tom's falling down to 9th place. Sean has left the session. Which is unfortunate because he's been pretty good last couple of races. Lots of oversteer on the exit there for Tom. Where is this lap going to put him? Does he improve? He goes up to 6th place. Mitchell 5th, I believe he's starting at that. Again, here comes Alex. Does he improve? No, he doesn't. This is Mikey on his hot lap. He's in the mid-sector. Let's go back to Guy. 3 minutes remain. Got a Ferrari in front of him. I'm not sure if that's on a lap or not. Shellay goes fastest on the 28th flat. While we're watching 4th place man Guy. He's going to get a nice slipstream down this straight. Is that going to help him at all? No, it doesn't. He stays 4th with that lap. And I appear to be stuck. Hang on, let's see. No, that doesn't work. Yay! Codemasters have broken something else. So, yes, apparently I'm stuck spectating Guy now for the rest of the session. So, apologies for that. By the looks of it, Alex, Tom are on a lap. Jerry's on a lap, apparently. Oh, there's contact there. Bits of debris flying all over the track. The cars are now stopping on the track. This is a bit weird. Jerry's retired. Cars are just crashing into each other. I'm assuming these are AI. How very awkward. But yeah, we're stuck watching this carnage until I can get control of anything back again. Nope, I just can't do anything. Yay, this is live TV. What in the hell is going on? The AI decided to mate with each other. They've driven past the pits. Sean's left again. These two looking like they want to get intimate again with each other. Well, I've got to say thank you, Codemasters, for giving us something else that's broken. I can't even change the camera either. This is brilliant. But anyway, that's the session over with. And there we have it. There is your grid. For the upcoming race. Michael from Mitchell. Mitchell got there in second position. I didn't see that, unfortunately, because cars started to get intimate with each other. Alex in third, Mikey in fourth, and one of the Renaults in fifth. I say one of the Renaults because that Renault is a reserve, I believe. And now we wait for players. Oh, here we go. The race start is going to be in 25 seconds. I have no idea who I'm going to be put on board with or if I can actually change. But I guess we'll find out. Georgius, hello, in the stream chat. Here we go. Away we go in Bahrain. It's a good start. Everyone away nicely. 4 wide in the midsection. Shelly's going to take the lead into turn 1. Is everybody going to get through safely? I have no idea. Looks like it. Little bit of contact there between the Toro Rosso and oh no, we've got carnage in the background. Who is that? Who is that? Oh no, Drew is involved in that. So we got 4 cars involved in a little bit of carnage. We've got some more side-by-side action going on. That quickly gets sorted out. Oh no, it doesn't. What a move! What a move there. A little bit of oversteer, so is he going to get that? Yes, he does. That was a fantastic move there into turns 9 and 10. His massive, massive testicles swinging at that overtake. Let's go a bit more forward into the top 3. Michael leads, Mitchell second, Alex third, Mikey fourth. And do forgive me if I'm not entirely sure on who the reserves' names are. Don't have that access on me right now. We've got Johnny and Martin having a good scrap down there into turn 1. Okay, so everything's just gone red. Not entirely sure why. Toro Rosso mates with a Ferrari, just slightly. Nothing too serious. There's Matt, already 4.5 seconds off. There's Drew. And we've got 2 cars in the pits, which just happen to be both Haas cars. And there's apparently Jerry in the lead. Yes, Codemasters, it's broken again. I'm not quite sure how he's in the lead. Michael's a lap behind, apparently. Isn't this fantastic? Oh, there we go. It's updated itself now, I think. The end of lap 2. Michael leads, fastest lap of the race. Mitchell doing nicely. Let's try and go back in the field. Oh, hell's breaking loose. Tom going side by side there with Mikey. Mikey's teammate Guy trying to get in on the act as well. Down into turn 4. Tom's got the job done. I think we'll stick with this for a while. Oh, there's contact there. I think Kaz tried a little bit of an optimistic move down there into the hairpin of turn 8. He's going to pay for that. Well, not quite. Doesn't quite get overtaken there. DRS active now, by the way. Oh dear, that's a bit tight in there. They got through that safely though. That's probably not the place I would overtake anyway. Oh, he's going to switch back on him surely there. He does indeed, and we've got Guy as well in on the mix. We're going 3 wide down the pit straight. Are they all going to get through safe? Yes, they do. Guy overtakes the pair of them. Very good move there. Johnny getting shoved wide a little bit. Well, this is going to be a fantastic scrap for the rest of the race. And we've got the Toro Rosso in the barriers in the background. And out of the race. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Johnny out of the race on lap 4. Just about saw it in the background. That's unfortunate, he was doing quite well there. And look at this, Mitchell is struggling right now. I know we've got the yellows out. I'm assuming they are just yellows. They're not the safety car or anything like that. I don't see anything. This is surely going to be Mitchell losing second place here. This probably isn't the best track to turn up to when you're drunk. And just like I said, that was Mitchell losing his second position. He drops to third. Armageddon has sort of settled down in the mid-pack. Just about. Drew's down in 13th position. Not quite sure if he's closing in on the two in front of him, so I'll keep an eye on that gap. Not entirely sure if he pitted or not. Here we go, the lead 3.2 seconds now. Yeah, I know, James, you were doing a very good job up until that point. James? Johnny? I do apologise. So there's a Williams 1-2. Mercedes in third. The Renault in fourth. The McLaren in fifth. That's the highest they will ever be given the fact that in real life they are terrible. Mikey's all over the back of Tom, so he's not given up yet. We've got a move for position here. Guy fighting with Kaz as he goes to turn 7. Side by side into turn 8. I do love this racetrack for racing just like this. Overtakes really do sometimes take about 3 or 4 corners to do. Oh dear, a little bit of contact there on the exit. And here comes Martin to punish them for that. Down the inside of Kaz he goes. He's up to 9th. Not quite, because that, just like I said, these battles are going to carry on for 2 or 3 corners. As they've shoved each other off the track. A little bit of getting your elbows out. Let's unfortunately squash that beef for a bit. And Martin pits from 9th position. What strategy he's going to be going with. If that mechanic would like to get out of the way, I'd be able to see what tyres he's on. He is on the soft tyre. Right, so let's see what other stuff this HUD can show us. Right, let's have a look at the fastest laps. Obviously, Michael, who's in the lead, is comfortably fastest on a 31.8. This looks like this is going to be a dominant race for him. Kind of hope not, because I'd quite like to see a close battle. 32.2, 32.3, 32.8, 32.8, 32.8, 32.6. Very interesting. Let's see, look at that. Andrea with 8 places gained. So he had a very good start to this race. Hopefully he can keep that up. We shall see. Pit stops happening. The 3 that obviously had that crash at the start. And Martin just came into the pits to change to the soft tyre. And this is the mix of tyres that they're on. Your top 9 on the super soft tyre, and then Andrea on the soft tyre. A couple of medium tyres, which I didn't think we would actually see in this race, but we see it. I don't really need to see lap data, not qualifying. Battles are sort of settled down a bit. Like I said, the pit stops are going to be happening soon. So it looks like everybody's taking a bit of a chill pill. Getting themselves prepared for what's about to come. Which will probably be carnage, carnage, carnage. Speaking of which, we had a brief stint of yellows. Because Matt was in the barrier, I believe. It's not just spun off the racetrack. We've got Frederick and Jerry having a bit of a scrap there. The gap to the lead's come down a little bit. It was 3.3, it's now 2.8. At 2.7. So the two Williamses matching each other quite nicely at this stage. What happened with Mikey? Maybe it was Mikey that was off the road. He's dropped back a little bit. Kaz and Guy still knocking spots off each other. Oh! And that's Guy. Oh, what is... Okay. I think Guy just had a bit of a mental breakdown there. Not entirely sure what that was about. He comes into the pits. Alex also pits, Mitchell pits. Guy pits and the reserve driver also pits in the Renault. Oh dear, that's going to be very close. Wheels interlocking into turn one. Ferrari gets the job done. Not over yet. I have a feeling these two are probably going to be glued together for the rest of the race. Interesting drift through turn 10. Oh, that Renault's going to get very good drive out of here. Michael and Mikey pit from first and third. We're just going to stay with this battle a little bit, just in case it heats up. If these lot have stopped yet. They have not. One behind them has, so he probably doesn't want to be stuck behind them for too long. Because that's going to ruin the rest of his race. And I know I wouldn't want that. Has yet to stop. I'm assuming he's going to dive in now. And he does. There's Michael regaining the lead of the race. His teammate there in second. Mitchell there in third. These guys still fighting each other. Tom manages to just get out in front of Mikey, so the undercut didn't work. He may have a go down into turn 4. He's having a look, but he's not close enough. He's going to have to wait just a little bit to get those tyres back up to temperature. I say back up to temperature. Oh, Mikey's having a look down into turn 8. That's one of my preferred overtaking places, that corner, because I don't really expect it. See, so just when I said earlier on that they were backing off to prepare for battle, they're doing exactly that. Also not stopped yet. Oh! Alex has left the session. That's got to be a disconnection. That's an unfortunate disconnection because that means that the second place man is out of the race. Unless he can get back immediately. That's very big for this race. Meanwhile, I don't even know where to look. Oh, a little bit of front wing coming off that Ferrari. So Mitchell overtakes Alex for second place. Pretty heartbreaking for somebody that was doing quite well. Oh, more contact as Tom rather aggressively takes 5th place and then blocks there for Mikey. Well, I'm not sure that would be a place I'd overtake because they're just going to DRS past you. Mikey slides down the inside for 6th place. And he's going to get a nice dosage of DRS. And that might leave Tom defenseless. He did a very good job. Alex drops down another place. He needs to rejoin the race as quickly as possible. If he can, that is. He's down to 6th place now. Not what he wanted. Oh dear. Martin got a bit wrong-footed there, locked up and skidded straight off the track. Alex is back in the race. So Martin's about to have the Jaws music. Oh, that was a bit of lag. That wonderful, wonderful rear grip that Mikey was talking about at the last Grand Prix has seemingly deserted him now. Gap's 3/10, so surely he's going to get more. Whoops, wrong button. Mikey still can't wrestle this position. Offers Tom. He's trying in every corner imaginable. He just can't get it done. I think he's probably carrying just a little bit more wing than Tom is. Probably not helping him out at all. By the looks of it, this is your closest battle on the racetrack. Everything else apparently is over a second. Not quite sure how I believe that. Been judged that myself. Yep, kind of looks that way. There's Drew. Drew's in 12th. Are we seeing Drew's last race? Is he going to be joining me in the commentary box from next time out? Guess we'll find out. Got a car in the pits. This is Mikey and Tom, take 19. Seriously, Mikey just can't do anything at this point. Seriously think that he's gone with more wing and he literally is going nowhere. There's your actually leader classification. 6.9 seconds is the race lead. Make that 7 seconds. Michael's doing a marvellous job. He's dominating this race. But then again, I'm pretty sure he said in the forum that he's done about 8 races around here. So that doesn't really surprise me that he's this good around here. Here we go, take 20. Is he just going to send one down here? No, he's still going to the outside. Mikey, you're not going to get it done there, mate. Really needs to just get the traction out of that corner. Oh, side by side, it's a turn 4. They're just leaning on each other there. They're still side by side. And again, Mikey just can't do anything. Otherwise he's going to go for one of his switchback maneuvers. I think we've got another battle further back. Let's have a look. Oh, that's not as much of a battle as I thought it was in the timing. This is lap 17 of 29. Let's just follow this for a bit more. Oh, I've only got 2 cameras. Okay. Take 21. Or is this 22? It's a bit of weaving there from Tom. I don't know if I like that very much. I know he's trying to break the slipstream, but there's Martin pits again. Oh, surely this is it. Surely this is it. He's just going to switch back and get the traction. No, he can't. He still can't. This is weird. I must have raced Mikey on every racing game there is imaginable for as long as I can remember. And I don't think I've ever seen him struggle this much. I kind of have a feeling that Mikey's going to try and just do something really desperate. Michael sets another fastest lap of the race of a 31.7. He's just having fun out there. Gap now up to 7.9 seconds. This is take number 24. He's a little bit closer now. God, look at all that lovely space on the inside that you could have just driven down. Tom is textbook defending. This is fantastic stuff. He's basically reading Mikey like a book. He knows exactly what Mikey's going to do. So as long as he places his car early enough in the right place, there's no way Mikey's going to get through. Well, I know I said that I wasn't expecting to see the medium compound tyre. Everybody, apart from 2, 3, are on it currently. So that puts me to shame, doesn't it? And Mikey's just not close enough this time, so he's not even going to get an opportunity to pass. Yeah, he's just not close enough. There are 9 laps of this race remaining. So anything is possible, but I think Mikey's just sort of backing off a little bit just to see what else he can do. He's really got to come up with something different if he wants to get this overtake done. Because what he is doing, surprisingly, ain't working. And yeah, just revisiting another point that I had earlier on. Michael, who is currently leading the race, has done 5. This is his 5th Bahrain race in, what would that be? That would be about 3 weeks? 4 weeks, as he sets another fastest lap of the race on lap 21. He's clearly found the sweet spot. Gattis in that Ferrari, 8 places up. Oh, I thought Mikey had listened to me there and he was going for the inside, but no. He was just trying to get Tom to make some sort of mistake, but if he's not doing it now, he's not going to. Oh, look at that, Martin with the fastest lap of the race. Then again, he is a late stopper for the Super Soft. Look at that, Drew nicely into the top 10 now. What a lovely camera view this is. Let me get rid of the UI for a minute. Oh, and just as I do that, you put us on this camera. Thank you very much. Oh! Oh dear, Mikey's dropping out. Is Mikey still alive? Oh dear. Mikey was telling me the other day that his connection was shitting itself a little bit. Oh dear. certainly is doing that. I think maybe his connection got a little bit frustrated at the lack of ability to pass. This battle for 6th place is getting a bit tasty now. Oh, where's Mikey? Oh, there's Mikey again. Yeah, his connection's shitting itself. Excuse my language. That's an odd apex into that corner. Fastest lap for Jerry, look at that. There's your fastest laps. Oh no, and there's Mikey dropping out of the race. Connection issues have plagued him. That must be the first disconnection he's had in many, many months. Oh, did a little bit of contact there on the apex of turn 1. And Mikey's just gonna fall like a stone. Oh, that kind of sucks. I know I'm supposed to be impartial and everything, but yes, rather unfortunate. Anyway, lap 23 of 29. And we still have cars trying to knock liveries off each other. Mikey's dropped down to 9th now. Here comes Drew. He's going to be the next person to pass him. Drew's lap time isn't all that bad, so can't be too disheartened. Although he probably will be. And I'll probably have myself a commentary partner for next week, so you won't have to listen to my voice alone for an hour. There's Matt getting lapped. Who was that was just in the pits? Mikey's AI just pitted. For whatever reason. There's your dominant race leader. Look at that, Michael's always got a 9-second lead. Literally just... Well, yeah, like I said, after you have 5 races around the racetrack, you're going to know it like the back of your hand. And that he does. That'll look like it's dying out just a little bit. how thin this lot is getting on tyres. With 4 laps of this race remaining. I mean, let's just put into perspective, shall we, the quality of the drivers that we have in this league. And then just look at the gap. First and second separated by about 8.7 seconds. And then the next car is 23 seconds behind. So it's literally like you've got your 2 Mercedeses and then everybody else. As we lose another car. I'm assuming that was connection related as well. So this race is going to bring Michael back into second place in the championship. Your second place man Mitchell currently leads it on 43 points. Wow, look at that. That almost looks like some blistering going on Martin's tyres. I know we don't go that in depth in this game, but there's Jerry finally passing Mikey's car. Oh! And there's Matt off the road again. What corner is that? That looks like it was turn 8. It was indeed the hairpin of turn 8. So yeah, let's ride lap 28 on board with your race leader. Mikey's AI goes a lap down. That's his first DNF in, yeah, many races. I can't even remember the last time you DNF'd a race. So look how smooth this is. Okay, maybe not. Pretty big lift in there. Pretty big oversteer on the way out. We're going to get ready to start the final lap of this race. And even with all of that, he says the fastest lap of the race. He's just taking the mick now. There's Mitchell coming out turn 2. We've got the reserve driver in the Renault in 3rd, Tom in 4th, Kaz in 5th, Alex, who I believe is back in the car. He's back in a pretty decent scrap. There's a little bit of bargy. Alex is not done. Alex will not die. He's just like Matt Hardy. I'm going to skip that for just a moment so that we can... Then again, is it going to lock me in on him? So I'm probably going to jump off of him now. But Michael wins the Bahrain Grand Prix in a very dominant 12-second fashion. Mitchell's going to come across the line to take 2nd. Reserve's going to take 3rd. We're going to watch this battle. And yep, it's locked me in, unfortunately. Don't know why it does that. But yeah, there you go. Everybody's taken the flag up to 10th place. We're going to wait a while for Martin to cross the line. He does now. And Jerry, who I believe was the last man unlapped, we'll have to wait another about 30 or so seconds until he crosses the line. Can I at least change the... No, I cannot. Yes, I can. No, I can't. Oh well. There we go. That's the end of your race. Alex eventually taking that 7th place in that pretty good scrap. And there's your podium. What a dominant win for that man. So there you have it. Michael Fleming wins your Bahrain Grand Prix. Mitchell in 2nd. Got your reserve driver there in 3rd. You've got Tom, Kaz. You've got Gattis, Alex, Guy, Drew and Martin round out your top 10. There's a pretty good close race there with, well, at least in the midfield with all of your battling that we had. A few penalties down the field. Everyone up to 10th place, one stopping. I hope you enjoyed that one. Next race is going to be Russia, I believe. So I shall see you then.